This is a bad idea, Nathan. I mean, there's like 6.5 inches of ground clearance. I think we're going to damage this car. We should not be taking it off-road. People do not take these things off-road anymore.
We do. And you know what? Folks, this vehicle, its predecessor, the RAV4, was one of the most popular videos we've ever shot. And you guys couldn't get enough of it being off-road. So we must take this one off-road. In fact, I think we went up against what, the Forester, that was it.
And that's got like 800 inches of ground clearance.
Well, compared to this, it does. But you know what? We'll be okay. The faster you go, the better we'll be off.
Did you hear what he just said? The faster you go, the more damage you do. Toto, turn off the computer right now. This is a bad idea. Coming up next in the fast lane car, the RAV4 off-road. Alright, now Nathan, hopefully everybody at Toyota has gone away from their computers so that they can see that this car is not going to get damaged by taking it off-road.
You know what? They called it a crossover. Crossover indicates that you can occasionally go off the beaten track. This is off the beaten track.
It certainly is. And let's face it, this car invented the crossover.
It certainly did. The original was a lot smaller than this one. Came only with a 4-cylinder engine, and there was a 3-door and 5-door version. Actually kind of cool.
Alright Nathan, now we are going up our standard trail here, which we've taken many a crossover over.
Yep.
So this is nothing new. There's nothing that hopefully we're... Oh god, this is scary. Some big rocks. This is... If somebody saw this boulder field and they were driving this car, do you think they would go up it?
Of course they would, because we got people. Yeah, and people who write in say that they take their Pinto up here, or their Honda Civic, their grandma's Maverick.
Hey, here comes a motorcycle. Come on over. Come on by. That's not a Maverick or Pinto. That's an all-out dirt bike. Alright, here we go. So far, so good. I'm actually surprised.
I just felt the rear end kind of kick in there.
Yeah. Well, you know, it is front-wheel drive until the wheels start to slip, at which point it turns right. Oh, that was good. Oh, that wasn't good at all either.
I didn't feel like anything.
That was something hitting.
Nah, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. It's your imagination.
All right, Nathan. There's a big rock over here. I'm going to try to go around it because I don't think we can go over it. Oh,
the rear end did kick in again.
That's a dog. A wild dog running around here.
We'll be okay. We're safe in RAV4. You know, this thing's doing all right. I know you're worried about the ground clearance, but the traction's pretty good.
Yeah, given that it's using street tires, because at the end of the day, it's really all about tires and traction.
That's right.
Bring that in.
Yeah, pull the mirror in.
Okay. Oh, there's a big pointy rock that we're going to roll over, and nothing I can do about it.
Just take it nice and slow.
Nice and slow. So. Oh, look at that. Front wheel spin.
The rear wheels kicked in.
Rear wheels kicked in. It's okay. You know, I wouldn't say I'm impressed, but I'm not as scared as I was. All right, here we go. Here comes a really...
Just nice and slow.
Oh. Oi, watching
That much?
No. The stalker Bella.
Oh, that much.
That much, we can leave it by.
Ah.
Andre, you are like that much away from hitting the bottom of this thing. Gentlemen, I say we take it up to the driving range and turn around.
No, we can go a little bit further. Oh, and by the way, here comes a motorcycle.
All right, let me get out of the way.
going to straighten out now, nice and slow. You want to get onto this section here. Yeah, I actually made the right call. It's just too loud.
You know, guys, when this cannon fire stops, if it stops, here's the thing. It doesn't look steep. It doesn't look rocky. And I know you're going to be saying, well, I could drive my dad's 1967 Lincoln Mark V up here.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, go for it.
You're welcome to do it. We're offering $100 for anybody who goes all the way to the top of the trail in a vehicle that really shouldn't.
Yeah, I know. It's you can't show it on video, but it's pretty hard, and we don't want to wreck a car.
Well, not a lot, at least.
Yeah, just a little bit. Go for it, Andre. Nice and easy. All right, Nathan. So this is tough because I know this car can go up higher on the road, but we're damaging those goofy little side...
the steps?
Yeah, the sills, whatever those are. And I'm really afraid of tearing them off if we go any higher.
You know, folks, the reason why a lot of vehicles these days have those side steps is actually for aerodynamics, and so it helps with their drag coefficient and everything else. The problem is when you're going off, which is basically a dirt road with some big rocks, it limits its ability, which is a shame because the traction on this thing is pretty good, even with street tires.
Yeah, so good traction, bad ground clearance, and that's a dog walking through the shot.
At least it's not a coyote.
At least it's not a coyote.
The fast lane car, dog. Fast lane dog. Fast lane dog. No, we don't have a mascot. That's what I'm for.
We got people shooting, we got dogs, we got rocks.
Andre's lost in the woods somewhere.
We lost Andre. This is becoming quite the train wreck over with you. As always, this is Roman.
And Nathan.
See you next time on the Fast Lane Car. Ciao. What the hell is that, a cannon going off?
Yeah, it's like a 45 or something like that.
In fact, no animals were harmed in the making of this video, and we're going to hopefully try to rescue this lost pooch because he's terrified of the gunshots. So maybe out of all this, a dog will get rescued.
It's okay. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. All right, I'm going to go up there, ask. All right, Nathan, let's be completely honest. That was not fun whatsoever. In fact, you'll notice that Andre and Kyle are in the back seat because we didn't want to have them in the car because it would compress the suspension even more, giving us less ground clearance.
Yeah, folks, the reality is when you go off-road, one of the first things you need is ground clearance. Good tires help too, and this has street tires. But I still say that there is a little bit of potential with this vehicle. I liked how the rear end kicked in with very little slippage of the front end, so that's a plus.
You know, I like the fact that you're positive. I thought that was just terrible. I was miserable, I was terrified, I didn't feel like I was secure at all. I think they built this car for fuel economy, and that means lowering the car as much as possible. So if you want to take this thing off-road, do it at your own peril, because I will not take this car off-road again.
If they get rid of the side sills, I'll take it off-road. Hell yeah.